Today, we're going to talk about Jerusalem, the capital of Israel. In this video, we will cover the full story of Jerusalem, how it was captured, how it was built, and how King David spent his entire life there, how he fight with enemies, how King David lived his wives, and how many years he ruled as king in Israel. So let's get started. According to the Bible, the Jebusites were the first to settle in Jerusalem, and they lived there for many years. But later, David defeated them and took the city, Eli. He then made it his capital and seat of government. As the Bible says, "And David said on that day, Whoever slays the Jebusites, let him come up to me on the roof." And Joab, the son of Zeruiah, went up first and slew the Jebusites. And he called him up, the one who was called Arni, the driver, afterward king of Jerusalem. This is how David took the city of Jerusalem. After defeating the Jebusites, David began to expand the city. He built houses, palaces, and temples. He also made Jerusalem a cultural center by bringing together people from all over Israel. People from all over Israel came to Jerusalem to worship God, to study the law, and to celebrate the Jewish holidays. This made Jerusalem a very important city for the Jews. It was a place where they could come together and be part of a community. David loved Jerusalem so much that he wanted to build a temple there. But God told him that he was unworthy to build it because he had shed too much blood in his wars. Instead, God chose David's son Solomon to build the temple. But David still played an important role in the construction. He gathered materials and made plans for the temple. He also raised funds for its construction. The Bible says, "And David prepared preparations for the building of the house of God in Jerusalem, gathering together gold and silver and copper and brass and iron in abundance, besides oil and precious stones. Moreover, he gave a third part in Milo, and a sixth part in shekel, silver, and a weight in gold by the shekel." So you can see that David was very involved in the construction of the temple. When Solomon completed the temple, it became the center of religious life in Israel. It was here that the Ark of the Covenant was placed, and it was here that the Jewish people came to worship God. David's dream for Jerusalem had finally been realized. The city had become a cultural, religious, and political center of the Jewish people. Now, let's talk about how many wives King David lived. According to the Bible, David had 6 major wives. The first was Ahinoam from Jezreel, who was his first wife. Then there was Abigail, the widow of Nabal. Next was Michal, the daughter of King Saul. After her, he married Rahab, a Canaanite woman. Then came Bathsheba, the daughter of Eliam. And finally, there was Maas, the daughter of Talmai, the king of Geshur. It should be noted that these women came from different backgrounds and cultures. Some of them were Israelites, while others were foreigners. However, they all shared one thing in common: their love for David and their commitment to him and their relationship. Each wife brought something unique to the relationship and helped shape David's life in different ways. For example, Abigail, the wife of Nabal, was known for her wisdom and discretion. When Nabal, her former husband, insulted David, she took matters into her own hands and went to meet him. She confronted him about his behavior and reminded him of his responsibilities as a member of Israel. Her courage and quick thinking saved Nabal from certain death at the hands of David's men. Another wife, Rahab, was a Canaanite woman who had been a prostitute before she met David. Despite her past, David married her, and she became an integral part of his life. Their relationship is a testament to the power of forgiveness and redemption. David's wives not only played a role in his personal life, but also in his public life. They bore him many sons who went on to become leaders of Israel. For example, Solomon, David's son with Bathsheba, became the third king of Israel after David. Overall, David's wives were a diverse group of women who came from different backgrounds and had different personalities. Yet, they were all united by their love for David and their commitment to him and their relationship. Finally, let's talk about how many years did King David rule in Israel. According to the Bible, David was king of Israel for 40 years. He reigned over Israel from his base in Jerusalem. During his reign, he faced many challenges and enemies, but he was able to defeat them and secure the borders of Israel. He also established a strong, centralized government and reformed the religious system of Israel. His reign was a golden age for Israel, and he is remembered as one of the greatest kings in Jewish history. In conclusion, Jerusalem is a city with a rich history. From its early days as a small village to its current status as a major city, it has played an important role in the history of Israel. David's contributions to the development of Jerusalem are particularly significant. He captured the city, made it his capital, built many of its important buildings, and established it as a religious and cultural center. His legacy continues to be felt today, and his contributions to Jerusalem are an important part of its history. Thank you for watching this video about Jerusalem. If you enjoyed the video, please like it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to learn more about Israel.